Ah.
Yeah. Rolling. You never heard that song?
I've heard it. Maybe
Ike
not
Tina.
officially known the correct name of it.
Proud Mary.
Okay.
Working for the man every night.
Yeah, that one. I just never knew the exact song title. So if like gun to my head, what's the name of the song? I'd be like, I'm sorry, it's all over.
Proud Mary. Good.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm Ike or Tina.
What? Come on. All right, episode 2, Last Slide Podcast.
Episode 2.
What happened with the first one?
Our phones died.
Our phones.
Well, okay. The phones died, and we filmed it in a very high definition. And so
35.
I got a low battery thing, and so it stopped it. And yours kept going. And so that's why in the video, you'll just see you.
Yeah, it's a 35-minute podcast. The last 10 minutes, it's just me.
Yeah, even
but
though
the
I'm
audio
talking.
is all through my phone, so you're still able to hear Josh talking.
Yes.
And then it abruptly ended. But we appreciate everybody who listened all the way through and brought up the fact that it was an abrupt
Why
ending.
did it just stop?
That's a nice compliment to us because it shows you listened to us ramble about absolutely nothing and everything all at the same time.
That's right.
So that's fun.
You'll learn a lot from this podcast.
I hope so. I hope that people take something away besides the fact that we're total idiots.
I was just going to say.
You know,
Or educated idiots.
we're educated idiots.
Yeah.
We kind of
I have
know,
a piece of paper that says
yeah,
that.
we know how to pick things up and put them down
Oh, that
over
too.
and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got to get that T-shirt that says "I watch people exercise."
That's a good one.
I like that.
I will take one if you get
Okay,
that.
okay.
Just for fun. I won't wear it here.
Father's Day gifts.
Oh, we do get Father's Day this year.
We do. You didn't get one last year for the pre-baby.
I think I would. She's going to be listening to this, but I believe she got me something. What it
We'll
is
bleep this out.
exactly, I don't remember, but I'm sure I loved it because she always knocks it out of the park.
We'll bleep this. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, always. And we got Mother's Day next week. I hope you're ready for that.
2 weeks.
It's the 19th. No, 20th? No,
I count.
15th.
I count week by week. I don't
15th,
do
4th.
like,
It was
it's
in my
10
mind.
days
It's
away.
next weekend.
Oh,
I think it's next weekend. I believe.
yeah. What did
So,
you get her?
I can't tell. I can't say that. out
Why?
loud. Because she's gonna watch this.
What if she doesn't? Then you know that she
She
doesn't
watches
listen
it.
to you.
She's our Ativo's biggest fan.
Is
Anyway,
she? Isn't she a co-owner?
jumping off point, I have random observations or a specific trend that's been in my brain. I've only shared it with a couple people. I want to make sure I get this out into the universe. Basically, it's a coaching thing.
Oh, okay.
Number one, I always notice when someone is wearing new shoes in the gym.
Oh, me too.
Do you know why? Because as coaches, we usually check people's foot positioning.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, wow.
if not first, at least just all the time.
Yeah.
Checking where people's feet are. And so
Yeah.
if you've been working with the same person for at least a little bit,
Yeah.
it should jump out to you
Yeah.
if they're got something new on their feet or something different.
Interesting.
So sometimes with like new shoes, they're like, no, just haven't like worn them in a while.
Yeah.
Right? So that's one thing.
I didn't know.
If you have if you have had a coach for a while and you're rocking new shoes,
Yeah.
and you don't get a compliment or them bringing up the fact that you're wearing different shoes, they either A, aren't very personable, or B, aren't a very good coach, and C, A and B together makes for not a very
Do you
good
notice when your wife gets a haircut or her nails done?
Well, she hasn't got a haircut in a good year, so
Okay, but do you notice that?
yes, I do.
Okay. You think you're a personable person?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's just something I noticed, but I'm
So
glad you
shoes-
noticed it too.
Yeah, I noticed it too. I also notice nails very.
Yeah. Are we looking at a lot of hands, like down on a
look at
push-up
the hands
position,
too,
or
But I just notice nails for everybody.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm like, these look really.
nails are very important. Very important.
Biotin. No, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't know.
And then along those same
Shoes,
lines,
okay, continue.
yeah, the shoes. If your coach doesn't notice your shoes, maybe you find a new coach.
Wow. That's Adam.
I'm going out on a limb there because if someone in here wore new shoes and I didn't say something, I'm just putting my own name on the line there. But hey, and the other thing I want to bring up about is when you can tell that a member is noticing results that they're getting
Oh.
without them directly telling you. It's when all of a sudden someone comes in and they're like rocking fresh workout clothes.
Oh.
Right? Maybe like this person first came to the gym, the first couple classes, first couple weeks, they just sort of had like
Yeah.
their whatever shorts on, ratty t-shirt or whatever, and then all of a sudden like, oh, they went shopping over the weekend because they got in, they're sort of feeling themselves a little bit. I'm gonna buy some new workout stuff. I'm loving this, like, and then they show up and it's like, aha, they got the bug, they got bit, they're feeling some progress, they're feeling some momentum. So that was just an observation.
Yeah, I mean, psychology was one of my fields at school,
There you
but
go.
apparently you are an interrogator because I don't know how you know that information.
It did work for the government.
I was gonna say that's very. If you bought new clothes, they're seeing results. Like it's very specific.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
That's okay.
I
all
think
right.
I think that connects.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's fair.
I mean, people sometimes you just need new shit though.
When you get paid, don't you just go out and buy new things? You should see how much clothes I have. It's ridiculous.
You have a lot of clothes.
I like. Full disclosure, it's like I have 2.5. I have 2 full bureaus and like 3 totes.
Oh, jeez.
I am not one of those like what do they call them when they hoarder? I don't know how I feel about that word, but
Hoarder, yeah.
yeah. So I have
Negative
like,
connotation.
of clothes because my body style changes so frequently that I don't know. Like I stay consistent for like a year, and then it's like boom. And instead of buying new clothes, I just put them away. So like I have a thing when I was a small. I have ones when I was a medium. I have
Sure.
larges and extra larges.
Sure.
I had ones when I was my biggest, but I was like 2XL, and I'm like I use those for Halloween when I want to
Yep.
dress up as like a 2000 gangster.
I was
or
just
something.
saying, I have some shorts that I bought 2 summers ago
Yeah.
that last summer they were a little snug. And then
You
getting
don't
ready
do the
for this
Richard Simmons
summer,
thing?
I'm getting ready for this summer. Like I might need to buy some new shorts, new summer shorts. See, I'm the kind of person that like
Yeah.
I go buy for a season. I buy a whole bunch of clothes for one season, and that lasts me like
Yeah.
3 or 4 years.
I'm short and thick. So like, clothes for me are not fun. So yeah, I like when I buy pants, they don't fit my thighs. My
Yeah.
waist it fits, but then
Big
they're
quads.
bunched up, and I'm like, eh. But now they like American Eagle and
Yeah.
like Old Navy, they make like the athletic. American Eagles actually don't sleep on American Eagle.
No, I shopped there till I was about 29. Um,
It's for teenagers.
I know. I got weird looks when I went in
Shopping
there.
for your son. I'm shopping for myself.
Yeah, I need a 34, please. Last bit on the jeans, the perfect jean. They
Yeah.
have a style that is called slim thick.
Slim thick.
Slim thick. It fits
It's a
great.
made up term.
It is, but
Slim
the
thick.
jeans fit great.
Nah, I use the athletic style. But yeah, no. So I mean, I have a bunch of clothes, but I have way too many shoes. I swear, I'm like one of these. Like, if I have those walk-in closets like they have in like
Yeah,
rich houses,
the Kardashians.
I'm walking like that's it. Like I have 30 different pairs of sneakers. Like it's ridiculous, you know. So
That's how you lose money fast. Rick Ross.
I
put
don't
money
buy
fast.
anymore. That's what I'm saying.
That's good.
Because I'm stocked, and like if I ever came home with a new shirt, my family
It'd be
would
game
disown
over.
me. They'd be like, "Dude, throw something away."
Well, you know, Josh, one of the ways to get back into those clothes that don't fit anymore, increase your protein.
Wow.
Yep. That's where most people miss out. Like that segue, I was sitting on that for a little bit because we want to talk protein for a minute.
It's nice segue.
Protein, I've been harping on it because most people don't get enough. And a lot of people believe that just like a post-workout protein shake is like all they need to do, which is the probably biggest misconception over there. Like it is pushing the point that it is the overall protein intake throughout the day that will make you the most money, which will have the biggest result.
How many grams of protein do you get a day?
You should be shooting for, if you're active and training, 0.8 grams to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight.
Wow.
Me as 215 pounds,
That's taking.
I got to shoot for 215 grams of protein. Yeah.
Dude.
And when you consistently hit those targets,
Yeah.
getting that protein in, it's like magic
Wow.
because so many people don't get even half of like what they need.
What
Right?
does the word supplement mean?
Supplement, it's to not be in place of. It means in addition to. It's a supplement, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, thank you, Professor Josh.
Thank you.
Yeah, I passed with flying colors.
You did, no, because that's why, because if protein's called,
A
it's
supplement
exactly
to go along
it's a
with.
lot of people, exactly, and so it's not supposed to be the only.
Yep.
It's supposed to, because it's very rare that you're eating your protein intake. You're eating your protein. It's
hard.
very rare.
It's so much chicken.
It's a lot of food, and because protein shakes usually will, if especially good ones, will be focused on just protein instead of adding the fat and the carbs in it.
Yep.
Now, I'm not saying those are bad, but
there's meal replacement protein
Correct.
shakes, and then there's like the straight protein supplement.
Yeah, and on average, protein shakes will have between 24 to 30 grams per serving. Some of the lower ones that are maybe a little bit less
18, 19,
expensive.
15.
Yeah, I've seen 18, but collagen supplements, the powder, has protein in it too. Not all of them, but the majority of them do. It's like 18 grams or something, or 20?
18 to 20. We have it at the house. It's the Vital collagen.
Oh, the
protein.
Vital.
It's
Is
got
that the
20.
Blue Label one?
Blue Label. It's
cow on it?
tasteless. I put it in my coffee. I put it in the coffee in the morning because it absorbs perfectly. And a quick note on collagen, because I know that's a point. Like, does it count as normal protein? Because it says it's known as an incomplete protein, right? And why is it an incomplete protein?
Did you study before we got on this?
No, I just know a lot about protein.
Sorry, go ahead.
Because so protein has amino acids, like the building blocks of muscle and all that stuff. Now, a complete protein has the full spectrum of amino acids.
I'm blushing right now.
The collagen, it's missing like one or two of just one or two. They have like 98% of it. It doesn't have tryptophan, which is amino acid found in like the turkey that makes you sleepy. That's why people know tryptophan. And I'm not sure, is that the only one or is there another one that's missing too?
I can't remember.
Anyway, it's like most of the way there, and you get those other amino acids from other food sources too. So if you're taking 20 grams of collagen protein peptides in the morning, count it. Count it towards your total protein intake because you're basically there.
One of my favorite words is tryptophan because I just think it's so funny. Because I think when someone says
tripped over a fan,
no, not trip over fan, but it's always like I'm tripping fans, man. It's like, it's
sleeping.
Like I heard it in school the first time, and I'm like, what did he say? I was like very confused, and I'm like, that's a made up thing. It was all made up. I was like, well, no, I get that. You're right though. And I'm obviously a big advocate for if you're not getting, that's the supplement, right? If you're not getting your protein. So say you need to hit 200 grams of protein, right? Yeah. And you're eating, most likely you're around that like upper like
150
90s to like that's, and the thing is when you look at your macros, there's a window. Yeah. Your max is going to be around that 1 to 0.8 to that's your window, 0.8 to the 1 or whatever it is. And so that's like a 40 to 50 gram difference per pound. Yeah. Because it adds up. That's almost 0.2 times 5 is 1. So I'm good at math. But yeah, you're missing lots of grams. But the other thing too is that it is that supplement. Yeah. How many protein? So say one serving is 30 grams, right? How many scoops of protein would you say you should get a day?
I mean, really, you should be aiming to have no more than, like, in terms of your protein intake, have only one, protein, scoop of your protein powder. Yeah. Have it once a day. Yeah. Totally, because you want to be focusing on getting the protein from real food.
Exactly.
It does so much better for you than so many reasons that we don't even have enough time to get into. Literally. Of why it's so much better to eat your protein. Correct. Opposed to drinking it or taking it in powder form.
And you don't want to go more than 2.
Yeah. So, I mean, full disclosure, I straight up, back in the day when I was just not as bright as I once was and I was just doing CrossFit 5 days a week, I was having two servings a day.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
You don't
It'd be like a post-workout and it'd also be like a snack.
Your body just does not like...
It's a lot.
Too many.
Yeah.
That's why
you're not going to die.
It's not good for gastric
Don't make it a habit. If you're just having a day and maybe you're stuck at work or you just don't have time, you need something, fine. Have a second protein shake.
And that's why the protein that you have here.
Yeah.
Because if you only ate chicken, right?
Yeah.
You're only getting, you're getting protein.
Chicken protein.
But you're only getting the nutrients from a chicken.
Yeah.
If you ate steak, now you're getting a different. So that's why I like proteins that are, instead of like when they have just pea protein, like it's just pea protein. You get like multi vegetable or grain or soy, whatever it
from
is.
fish, from chicken, from turkey,
so
from
when they have like
steak
blends on there, when you say those words on there, way better. As your body then gets different nutrients, which is just way better for you.
Yeah, that's what you need. It pays off to eat boring.
Yeah.
Because it's very controllable.
Yeah.
Like if you find a day that works for you, like I have this many eggs in the morning, I have this for a snack, I have this much chicken on this for lunch, and my dinner is whatever. It's like that's so repeatable. You're better off doing that than having it be all over the place. And some days you completely strike out on eating well or adhering to whatever you're trying to do. But overall, protein throughout the day, most important, significantly more important than the timing after a workout. Because I know growing up as a young lad working out, I was like all about sucking the protein down within 30 minutes of working out. Now, where there is some benefit to that, it's mostly beneficial to like bodybuilders and like athletes and stuff like that.
And
people who are cutting. But general fitness, we're talking 95% of the population.
Getting it in.
Just get it in total throughout the day. If you don't get it right after your workout, you didn't lose your workout or lose any gains. Just get it in however you can.
100%.
I would say that.
It shouldn't be a chore. It should be part of your everyday. But it should be part of like, because it's like if you wake up for vitamins, like a lot of people know about vitamins. All right, I'm gonna take a vitamin. Why do you need vitamins? Like, I'm working out. It's like you need vitamins because you're probably not eating enough fish oil. You're probably not getting these vitamins in. That's exactly what protein supplements are.
Exactly.
It's like you're probably not.
It
getting
makes up for the loss.
It
makes up for the deficit.
And it will help a lot with energy. It's ridiculous.
It keeps you feeling fuller longer. Like, keeps you feeling satisfied. You're not going to be craving stuff as much.
You good for quick math? Do you know how to do math?
Oh, no, I really don't.
How many calories are in 1 gram of protein?
Oh, I know this. 4.
How many calories are in 1 gram of carbs?
4.
How many calories are in 1 gram of fat?
9.
Oh my God! Amazing.
That's a significant thing to know, though.
Final answer.
So we're talking now, it's like, all right, calories as it relates to like what you're eating.
Exactly.
And so carbs, 1 gram of carbs.
4 calories.
4 calories.
Correct.
Same with protein, 4 calories.
4 calories.
Fat, 9. That's
Correct.
why you peanut butter, 32 grams of peanut butter, 190 calories.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure the grams of fat, but it's so much fat that one serving is almost 200 calories.
Yeah. What I like to do is I look at the nutrition labels and then I do the math. Because if it doesn't add the same, either they added something to it or it's obviously an estimation, because sometimes the math doesn't math correctly when it's a different, not countries bringing it, because then they have to formulate it based on the 2,000 calorie.
Because
and if you look
percentage of a 2,000 calorie diet,
they do things kilocalories on
Let's talk about the biggest BS thing on food labels, by the way.
Well, the calories
based off a 2,000 calorie diet. Oh,
by the way, a 2,000 calorie diet is the average male of a height of 5'9" and between the ages of 20 and like 35.
Oh, geez.
So if you're not that person, you probably not
don't eat 2,000.
But it helps
Everyone
with the math
equation.
Like I get
Yeah,
it, but
I
like
get it.
it's because that's what the math is based off of.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's so I'll do the math, and when it doesn't come out to be the same number, I'm like, okay, so then I look in, okay, there's sugars, fibers, and then are there vitamins? Because sometimes it's when you add those extra like electrolytes or vitamins, it does add a small amount. Like if it's only 2 calorie difference, I'm like, okay, it comes from this.
Okay.
There's no way. Because like if you look at if you took a vitamin, right? How many calories are in a vitamin?
I have no clue.
Well, there's calories
30?
in vitamins.
10?
No, it's like 5 to 10. It's very low. But it's because you're consuming something that still needs energy to process. Are. So that's like those things over there. Like there's calories in those.
What things? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The supplement that shall not be named.
Yeah.
That's illegal in 27 states. No.
No, it's not.
No.
It's legal.
Everything's legal here in Ativo Fitness.
That's right.
All right.
In Massachusetts.
Cool. Well, we could get into so much stuff about nutrition and food labels. And everything like that, because in one way it's just sort of like if people are just trying to eat healthy, you don't like it's good to have an awareness of what's in the food, what you're eating, and everything like that. Like it's always good to, if you've never tracked your food, I'm not saying do it for 6 months, do it for a day. Do it for 2 days so you can see like how many calories you're having, how much fat you're having, how much, and just learning how like what foods have a shitload of fat in it.
Yes.
Like a protein bar.
Yeah.
You know, though it might have like big letters on the label, it might have like 20 grams of protein, like maybe 250 calories. Like holy crap!
Yeah.
And then there's like 15 grams of fat, and it's like okay, well that was like half my fat for the day.
Yeah, read the fine print. And before you ever, like quick nutrition tip, where before you ever go see a nutritionist or trainer or whatever, and they try to tell you your macros, what you should not be eating, whatever, track for like a day, 2, 3, right? You
would normally eat.
Usually you're on routine. Like don't be like, I'm going to eat, apples. I've never eaten an apple before. Like don't do that.
Do what you would normally
do. Do it normally because not always, but the majority of the time you're under eating.
Oh yeah.
By
a lot.
A lot.
Guilty.
And people like,
guilty.
Oh, I lose weight by not eating as much. I'm like, well, yes, but also that's like...
There's a line.
Yeah.
There's a line of being in a
speed
calorie deficit.
Yes.
Like there's a calorie deficit, which is this how you lose weight, but it needs to be a controlled calorie deficit of like, a few hundred calories. 300 to 500.
Max 8.
Max 8. But however, some people, if you are in an 800 calorie deficit, you're not going to go anywhere.
Nope. Because
that scale's not going to move. If anything's going to be going up, and you're like, I don't understand.
There's way too many variables, so that's why 500. Exactly. That pound a week is very safe.
Holy crap! What I'd do to lose a pound a week?
It's crazy.
Tone
those in. But you know how like Massachusetts is with speed limits? How it's like, the speed limit's 30.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
40.
Yeah. So it's like you go over, you just admit it to breaking the law.
Well, yeah, I've sped a few times, but it's
That's how people think of when they're doing their calorie. When they're eating.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, if I eat less, like, I'll lose weight, and it's like, okay, but if your speed limit is the max, like if you see 30 miles an hour, 30 is the max.
Yeah, when people are counting, when they're counting calories, their biggest fallback is under-reporting what they're actually eating.
Yeah,
right.
And so even if it's journaling, writing it down, I know, and honestly it sucks. I'll just say it.
It's not fun.
It's fun. And there's a lot of mental health with that. If you are eating something and you're like, okay, I can only eat this the rest of the day, you're not enjoying your food. That's a stress, and trigger. Yeah. And so you actually will hurt yourself when it comes to weight loss because you're putting stress on your body. Oh yeah. So you want to enjoy. That's why I say track what you normally do. Don't worry about it. Yeah. And then when you see that
it'll be an honest, objective.
When you see that professional, they're gonna pinpoint and fine tune, and if they do it correctly, if you have a good one, they will slowly bring you there.
Slowly. Don't try to wake up on Monday and change yourself.
If you need to eat 3,000 calories and you're right now at 800, and I jump you to 3,000, you will gain so much weight
because
your body
by
goes into shock, freaks out, and it's like if you stay there, your body never would regulate it. You have to gradually go up. 100 calories, whatever it is.
You can't just change it. Just like any other like nutritional changes or habit changes, you got to do it.
Just like
little
going
by
to
little.
The gym.
Little by little, yeah.
I've never been to the gym before. I'm going to go 5 times a week.
The hell you are.
Let's start off with you just coming in.
Yeah, let's go 2.
2.
If you're feeling great,
3.
If you're free for a third time, awesome. But
full body.
2.
This is the best way.
Full body compound training, circuit-based, small group training.
I lost a bet to a professor about that in college. We'll get into that another day. But
save that for episode 3.
Save that for episode 10. It might linger on. So, what else?
I don't know, but we're at like 24 minutes.
Are we? Oh, you have a timer.
Look at that.
Wow.
I have a clock in the gym that I kept myself on time with.
Do you like sign off? Thanks for coming.
I don't know. Do you have any other random thoughts or things to throw in, or any random things to ask me to make me feel uncomfortable or
to make
put
you
me on my
uncomfortable?
toes? Play truth or dare on pot. These are quite new.
See how you make it full circle?
You know what I did? I got these here new. I got these at the Reebok outlet at Assembly. They're nice and cheap. Always great deals there. Shout out. Product placement. I went back and bought a second pair to keep at the house. So these are my gym shoes. I have another pair for working out at the house.
I used to work footwear. That was my first job.
Working footwear?
Working footwear. So it helped when I became a trainer because I was like, hey, listen, you should wear these shoes because they're good for your arches suck. So like when I would do squats with people and I would do it barefoot.
Yeah.
And I would be like, oh, you need to get these shoes. So it kind of helped a little bit. And I was like, damn, I should probably partner up with one of these places and get some commission. But yeah, like so Reebok obviously is big with
CrossFit training, functional training.
Planet Fitness. They have a partnership.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, if you're a member, you get like 10% off or something.
Oh. Well, and basically we'll just end on with a quick combo on shoes. Flat shoes for functional training like we do here at Ativo is best. Something where you can grip the ground comfortably and it won't be wobbly. You know, if you're trying to do like we have single leg deadlifts today.
Yeah.
And if you have a very high running shoe on, you know, stabilizing, it's tough. It's like you're balancing on a marshmallow.
Do you wear those individual toe ones?
The Vibram 5 fingers?
Oh my God.
What is it?
Exactly
what is
you
it?
know the name of it?
2006 called. Wants its shoes
it's a
back.
thing. And
they're coming back. They're coming back.
Functional CrossFit people.
That was before CrossFit was CrossFit. It was Innovates and Vibram 5 fingers.
Yeah.
You're still judged a little bit if you're wearing Vibram 5 fingers.
I'll judge you if you wear them now.
I'm not. Don't worry about it.
I judge people.
So I got my Reebok Nano Flex version 2s on.
Why do you know the names of these things?
Because I made sure I looked at it because I was going to try to order them online, but then I just went back to Reebok and bought more.
Do you know the name of my shoes?
It says Air Max right on the front, Nike Air Max. So there you go. They are nice.
Thank you.
I like the green.
Got the green. Celtics. Go Celtics.
There you go. Go Celtics.
Go Celtics.
See what they do. Episode 3. We'll revisit what the Celtics did and other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
so stay tuned. Episode 3 is coming at some point.
Whenever, at some point.
At some point.
We'll figure it out.
That's
but
it. Cool.